second term as president of the Arizona Deer Association, Arizona's premier wildlife conservation organization here in Arizona and the Southwest. I want to share with you some stats that occurred last evening. We had our annual fundraising benefit. Part of that is we get two tags, commissioner tags from the Arizona Game and Fish Department for mule deer and whitetail deer. We auctioned those off last night. The mule deer tag went for $280,000, and the whitetail tag went for $57,000. We also had, now, what you need to know about that is all of the money that we raise goes directly to all of it. All of it. We don't take a cut. All of it went to the Arizona Game and Fish Department for mule deer habitat and whitetail habitat. So the $280,000 go to designated whitetail projects and vice versa on the whitetail. Now, we had a Wallapai tribe special elk tag that they donated to us. And the nice part about that is the elk tag brought 90 grand. We do get a cut out of that of 10%, so we will retrieve $9,000 to go in our general habitat fund. And the balance of that goes back to the Wallapai tribe, and they put that back into their college system for tuitions and things of that nature. We had an awful lot of success last night, and I want to thank some of the sponsors publicly as we did. Canyon Coolers is one. Sanderson Ford, just a huge sponsor. The Outdoorsman, Boyd Harness Company, Tombstone Tactical, Ross Outdoors, the local manufacturer, and Marsupial goods. You need to check those out. Vortex, Seabar Z, Outfitters, Wilderness Athletics, and I'm sure I'm missing some folks. There were some people that donated a lot of stuff. The Mystery Ranch backpack and binoculars. We had a Wheel of Fortune. You could win any number of different things. But it was a good event. And having said all that, I want to share with you what the ADA has done this year. This is accumulative since April of 2020. We have purchased over $206,000 worth of material and put it on the ground. That includes 23 miles of polypipe. That's generally inch and a quarter HDPE pipe. 13 3,000-gallon storage tanks, 9 500-gallon aluminum troughs, 270,000 pounds of sodium bentonite to treat leaky dirt tanks, plumbing components, solar panels, solar pumps, and control boxes, and all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. Now, at the same time, we've purchased over $150,000 of heavy equipment, which included two 500-gallon water wagons, water buffaloes, whatever you want to call them, and a equipment trailer, a welding trailer with a new Miller welder, acetylene torches, grinders, toolboxes, a Bobcat skid steer. And during this time, Arizona volunteers, Arizona Deer Association volunteers, I meant to say, have delivered and hauled over 100,000 gallons of water, redeveloped 9 dirt tanks with the bentonite that I talked about, the 270 pounds, installed just over 31.5 miles of polypipe. This one is Ash Springs. We're finishing that up on the 19th. That's a 300 by 160 pipe rail spring enclosure. It lets wildlife in and keeps livestock out. So they have their places to drink, so the wildlife does as well. We've installed 39,000 gallons of water storage. We've installed 14 drinkers and troughs, installed 3 solar pumps, and panels, control boxes, and so on, and donated an additional 26 solar panels for other solar installations. So, wow, it's a lot of work, but you know what? It's for all God's little creatures. We're 14 years into a 5-year drought. Hopefully, right now we have a lot of snow cap runoff to be had. So we'll see how that goes. But we're ready to start hauling water. We did that last weekend, and after we get done with Ash Springs, we'll roll over to Government Springs over in Game Management Unit 24A that was hit tragically by the telegraph fire, and so far we removed about 6 miles of burnt pipe, the poly pipe inch and a quarter, and laid new pipe, and the mine and the Forest Service needs to get their equipment in there and blade the road. So right now we can't get to the west side. There's just no way. So once they get it open, we'll be pulling pipe and laying pipe to get that fully functional over there for the symbiotic relationship that we have with the rancher, the Government Springs Ranch folks, nice people, and put water on the ground for livestock and all the wildlife. It's a great area. So anyway, if you have any urge to do an outdoor wildlife project, we'd love to have you. You can check it out at azdeer.org. I'm Don McDowell, the president. Would look forward to having you.